Well, hello everyone, it's Grizz. I'm out on the KTM. It's time to test the beast out and see if Grizz has actually fixed it. I'm pretty confident I have. This is sod's law. I've come out. She's popping and a banging. I've come out, it was dry, it was sunny even, like a little bit of sun, and I thought, you know what, it's drying out, let's go for it, let's get out. And yeah, it started to rain. What a joy. I need to get the rear camera on this bike. These roads are super slippery, so I'm gonna have to be careful. But yeah, I need to get the rear camera on because this bike flames up like no one's business. So anyway, what have we done? If you've not seen the previous videos, Grizz has bought a KTM 950 SM Supermoto, and when I bought it, overheated. Is the goats, mad goats. Yeah, overheated. Each time I would switch it off, like a couple of minutes after switching it off, it would just boil over and water would pour out of the reservoir. So yeah, what has happened to date? I first of all had a little bit of a lane go at bleeding the system. Let's make sure this camera is clean. Yeah, I had a bit of a go at cleaning, getting the airlock, if there was one, out of the radiator. And you've got to raise the front end like 20 inches to be able to bleed it properly. There's oil down here, or some shit. Diesel or oil. Yeah, so I had a go at doing that, which I don't think was very successful because I took it out again, it did it again. But the guy who I bought it from has been really, really helpful, and he sent me out a new radiator cap because I was losing fluid off the radiator cap, and also a new thermostat. So I fixed the thermostat, or fitted the thermostat, sorry, and a new radiator cap, and put fresh coolant in there. And I'm being very careful on these bends because this road is so slippery you wouldn't even believe it. So yeah, I've done that. I've ran up the bike, I've let it get up into operating temperature even, and yeah, it didn't kind of boil over on me, so I think it's okay. But I've not come out and given it a little test ride, which I'm going to do now. Let's get in front. National speed limit. Yeah, let's go. Let's be careful though, Grizz. This road is treacherous. Yeah, so at the moment it's like up to temperature, and it's showing like how many bars are we off the top. It's not slow down the car behind me, no. I'm like 3 bars off the top. That's kind of normal operating temperature, I think. The antifreeze or coolant was in pretty poor condition, so it could have actually played quite a big part in this all overboiling problem, fault as such. So who knows? But like I said, new radiator cap, as some of you rightfully said, that could also cause it to boil over because it raises the boiling point of the fluid, because it's not got like a proper sealed radiator as such. And maybe combine that with a possible airlock and pretty rubbish coolant, quality of coolant, it could have been the problem. So I'm hoping it is. So let's give this baby a bit of a go. I'm gonna have to be careful though, the roads are flipping bad. I've also got for it, I've been busy. Grizz has been busy. There is a lot going on, guys. Stay tuned to the channel because there is a lot coming up. Some of you are going to like it, some of you aren't, but it's coming. Sorry I can't say any more right now, but there are some things coming, and they're pretty epic. I think they're epic anyway. Anyway, enough of that. Enough kind of, I don't want to tease you, but right. Yeah, some other things for this bike. I have got a K&N air filter for it because I can get them cheap from work. What else? Got spark plugs. Now I can fit them because I've actually got the correct thin kind of spark plug tool. You've got to have a very kind of thin tool, basically. That sounds wrong. To remove the plugs. And I've got that now. The correct socket for it. Got oil yet to do as well, so I'm going to do those bits, but I want to bring it out before I do any of that and give this bike a bit of a testing. This is rubbish conditions. I'm sorry guys, it's not the best video for you to enjoy. No real sun. There's meant to be some sun tomorrow. I thought it was going to be sunny this evening, so I thought I'd still a moment, but this is far from bloody sunny, is it? Yeah, I've had this bloody awful cough and cold as well. Oh my god, I thought I was going to die. Proper man flu job. Yeah, I've been flipping sick. No fun at all. And to top it off, poor old Taffy caught it from me, and to make matters even worse, it was her birthday. So she basically has spent her birthday completely sick. So my profuse apologies, Taffy. I'm sorry for making you sick for your birthday. Sorry, I kind of ruined it a bit, really. I will try and make it up to you somehow. But yeah, rubbish. Grizz felt very, very bad for Taffy, making her sick. Just not fair. So the temperature is staying good, it's not going up high at all. I mean, it's a lot cooler than the last time I took it out, so no real great indicator. But I do really enjoy riding this bike. I'm really enjoying it, guys. I'm having a lot of fun, a lot of flipping fun. It's a good laugh. And it's ideal for the winter. I think I might get some heated grips though, keep my hands a bit warmer. Turn into a bit of a softie as I'm getting older. Let's go down here, I need to get some photos. So I've got to do the plugs on this yet, and K&N air filter and oil change. But look at this, look. Yeah, she's a bit of a popper and a banger. Right, let's get going. She can go. This thing is not slow. Oh dear. So different from obviously the double R and anything else I've rode. Here comes the rain with a vengeance. I thought I just missed it. Ah. Damn it. Thought we were going to get away with it. No chance. Proper soak in. Well, this was not forecasted. Hope my camera won't break in all this rain. Oh, bad idea. Soggy crutch. Oh no. Super wet. Oh, soaking wet. Oh, ball bags. Oh well, it needed a wash. Oh, this is a downside for this bike. Because the water is just flooding in straight into my ball bag. It's just simple, guys. I'm sorry to be so rude. It's not like Grizz. And I've also got on my T-bag sports alpine boots And my summer gloves, you know, like you do. But my top half is perfectly dry, I must admit. A very good jacket. Oh God, such a bad idea. I should have stayed at home in front of the TV. Oh, totally and utterly soaked. So I need to pull over somewhere and see if this thing overheats. Fans on. Right, this is what usually happens. Now you switch off the ignition, the fan switches off, so obviously now the engine it's too hot and it needs to cool down more, and this is usually when the problems arise, but not straight away. It usually takes a few minutes, so got to wait around a bit. Yeah, so new plastics, everything, new mudguard, new headlight surround, new side bits, new petrol tank, new seat plastics, and I think also these infills, new handlebars, nice orange wheel spacers. There were some other bits and pieces I can't remember. You've got to be asking and wondering why Grizz would even possibly want to replace the plastics on this. Well, it does actually look really good on this video, or on video in general. Hold on. Bike's still not overheated yet. But if you notice, this was actually a black tank and it's been covered, and all the coverings coming off. The condition of the tank is questionable. The condition of the stickers isn't actually very good. Around this side it's quite poor, and all the stickers are starting to come off here. But you can't see very well on the video, to be fair. This was all orange, everything was orange, and the tank was black. It was the original colours. Someone's painted the rear plastics white, and in places the white's coming off. No big deal, you know. I could touch it up, you know. I do like it like this, but I thought, you know, why not turn down the opportunity to have brand new plastics, kind of pretty new tank, good condition tank, and make it look like really like bling, you know. And I can sell all these bits, can sell the plastics and the tanks. They're still good enough, really. The actual mudguard is actually quite marked up. There's quite a lot of scratches on it. You know, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, but I thought, you know what, I can afford it. Let's buy it. Let's make it look proper nice and do a proper job of it. Grizz at the moment is actually tempted to keep this bike. The whole idea was to keep it for 6 months and sell it. But I'm actually quite tempted. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm tempted to keep it for longer, if not maybe for good. And then I would go in and start messing around and refurbing engine casings, but not through this winter. The radiator, right, we've been here now for 5 minutes, it's not overheated. I think that is fixed. The radiator has obviously got that repair. No, it looks like a bodge job. I know it's not great. I know it needs replacing. I'm tempted now just to use it for the winter, let it get messed up all winter, and then come the end of the winter I'll replace it. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me to replace it now and just mess it up all winter, you know. So yeah, that's where I am with it at the moment. So we're going to see basically where Grizz ends up going with it all. But at the moment, I'm thinking it's fixed. What do you think, guys? I think that's fixed. I think Grizz fixed it. So, no overheating. Let's get on and do the other bits and pieces. I want to do the spark plugs, air filter, Canon air filter. That's going to add a little bit more go to it. I'm not really worried about the go on it, or the acceleration and speed on it. Oil change to do. I have been eyeing up other things like exhaust downpipes. The downpipes are quite rusty. but it's not, you know, as a standard downpipes, it would, I guess, make the bike sound a lot louder. It would have even more fun factor. But oh, there was a new seat as well. See, it's just in places like this, you know, I could take it off, to be fair. I was looking at what I had in mind originally. Sorry to keep going on about this, guys. What I had in mind originally was to clean the bike up, put new stickers on it, and I found some really kick-ass stickers for it, and it covers the whole bike, and it would have covered up a lot of these marks and bits and pieces. It wouldn't have covered that up. It wouldn't have covered some of it, but I could have played with it and made it look a lot nicer. The sticker sets alone are over £200. The full set of plastics and everything else, and tank and their sticker set in there as well, was like £300 odd. So I got to go for it, haven't I? I got to do it. But anyway, I think that's fixed. I'm happy with it. Get in. I think that is done. Job done. So let's get home. Let's get out of these wet things. Let's hope I don't catch pneumonia. And yeah, get and edit this video and get it up for you guys. Right, guys, I'm gonna go home, go and warm up. Gonna sit down, get out of these wet clothes. Actually, I'll get out of the wet clothes first, then I'll sit down, have a lemsip and I don't know, an Ovaltine or something, and start editing this vlog for you. Lots of love to you all. Hello, goatees. They're competing. Look at them. They're going mad. Yeah, love to all. Hope you've enjoyed. See you soon. I'm going to come out on the BMW next. Hopefully it's going to be dry tomorrow and get out. Hopefully I've not got pneumonia. Love to you all. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers. Bye, 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 bye.